So there's this woman that's gone viral because her boyfriend spent $100 on a boo basket, which is a Halloween equivalent of an Easter basket for her. When he got her a bunch of stuff that she doesn't like, that are have nothing to do with who she is, her personality, or anything. And she's sharing the fact that she wasn't happy with it. And I have said this before. Those of you who follow my content know how many times I have said this. If you want to know who the pick-me's are, post about having any kind of standards. Post about not being satisfied or happy with something a man has done for you. And they will come out like roaches in the night to tell you, I would be fine with it. I would be happy with it. I'm going to use two examples here. The first example was when I was married to my abusive ex-husband, and he got me this ugly ass Louis Vuitton bag in a color that I didn't like, in a style of a bag that I did not like. But in the moment, I acted like I liked it. One, to keep the peace, and two, because I was shocked that he even took a second of time to buy me anything. And I know a lot of women do this, because when I go into the comment section of that video and women who are siding with this woman, I see comments like this. I would be so happy if I had a boo basket. Same, I barely get flowers. You're not getting anything, so you'd simply be happy with something. I've worked in the jewelry industry for nearly 2 decades, over 2 decades actually. And there was one example of a man who came in one year for Christmas and he wanted to get his wife a ring, and he said, I have all this money, I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars. I want my wife to get this big chunky ring, this large ring that's really thick. And I'm pulling up some examples of what he's talking about, and something in me is just like, no, I don't. I said, can I see a picture of your wife? And he showed me a picture of her. And he's like, I'm sure that this is what she would want. And I'm like, sir, does she know that you are shopping for rings for her? And he's like, yeah, she knows. I said, is it okay if you FaceTime her or something so I can kind of show her what I'm thinking and show her what you're thinking, and we can go from there? Long story short, she hated what he had picked out. Absolutely fucking hated it. He was about to spend, at least $7+ grand on it, but she was going to fucking hate it. One more example. This man came in with his grown daughter, and they were looking for gifts to get for his wife. And he flat out said, my wife loves blue topaz. She absolutely loves blue topaz. Now, this isn't the part where you comment about what your favorite gemstone is or isn't, or what. That's not what we're talking about here, okay? So stay focused. So he goes on, he's like, yeah, she just absolutely loves blue topaz, but I'm going to get her this opal bracelet instead. And I looked at him and I said, sir, if she likes the blue topaz, you should probably get her the blue topaz. And he kind of paused and looked at me for a second, and he got her the blue topaz. A lot of these guys, unfortunately, and it's unfortunate because we married them, we love them, we sleep next to them, we have kids with them, we're intimate with them, we share our lives with them. However, after all that, they still don't see us as human beings. Therefore, they get what they like, and they think that we're going to be okay with that. And every time you lie to him and you tell him that you love it and you're cool with it, you're great, you are just digging yourself further into a hole of never getting anything that you enjoy ever again. And it's not okay. And you're teaching them to disrespect you, and to even more so not see you as a human being with your own thoughts and likes and dislikes and personality. You're sending him the message that you're a clean slate, and whatever he throws at you is going to stick. And you're going to be okay with that because you're a blank slate. If I tell you that I don't necessarily enjoy something that you've given me, if you really love me and you really care about me, you're going to be like, you know what? Oh, my bad. Well, damn. Well, here's the receipt so you can return it, or let me try again. I'll bring this back. I want you to be happy with it. If the point was actually for you to enjoy the gift and to be happy, if that wasn't the point, it's time to be scared. It's time to be a lot of concerned. Sometimes men get gifts to impress other people, so they can say, yeah, I spent $100 on a boo basket. I spent $7,000 on a ring, because they want to get pats on the back. And for everybody to tell them how great they are and how they wish they had somebody spend that kind of money on them. Sometimes men get you shitty gifts because they really just don't care, and they want to be able to check off the box that they participated in this particular holiday and they did what they were supposed to do. Sometimes men get you gifts to just shut you up. Damn, I got you something. You're never happy. Another example I just recalled, this man bought his wife a bracelet 20 years prior to him coming into the store I worked in at the time. And he was there and he said, yeah, I got her a bracelet 20 years ago and she didn't like it. So I said, I'll never get you anything again. And after 20 years, I changed my mind and decided to finally get her something. 20 years because she didn't like what he got her. And he decided to punish her for it because they don't see you as human beings. They don't give a fuck about your preferences. They don't care about who you are as a person. I like it. So because you're an extension of me, because you do what I say, because you're my dishwasher, because you're my cook, because you're my nanny, because you're my therapist and counselor, because you do everything for me, because my life is at the center of your life. Everything about you is about me. You should like whatever I give you. As you're getting to know and vetting men to see if they're potentially somebody that you can settle down with eventually, look at the gifts that they buy you. And they don't have to spend a lot of money. I've seen some heartfelt gifts from guys over the years that my friends and family members have received that didn't cost much at all because they were on a tight budget. But they were the most heartfelt, beautiful gifts that catered to the woman in their life. And they might very well make a mistake. And they get you something that they think that you're going to find funny or whatever the case may be. But if you say, babe, I don't like this, and they get upset with you, blocked immediately. Giving someone a gift is celebrating who they are as a person. And if you don't know who I am as a person, if you don't see me as a person, I have a huge problem with that. And you should too.